Hello, welcome to this weather update. It's after 10 o'clock, August 28th, 2018, and we got to talk about the heat today. And it's unfortunately it's going to be a very brief weather update because it's very uncomfortable in the room where I have the computer. I actually have to sit in the room, sitting with the air conditioning. I have a small, my apartment's fairly small, one bedroom, 250 square feet. But they gave me, as I spoke about in the last weather update, this freaking weakling air conditioner. That's 5,000 BTU. That it has no power at all, really, in this weather, and it's 80 degrees in here. So I got to keep it brief. So sorry if it's not going to be as nice as the weather updates. But like I said, in this room it's 82 degrees, and I really have to shut the door. Because I only have one. I don't want to get into it. I really don't. But it's ridiculous that they gave me such a tiny air conditioner. It really is. Just next summer I'm gonna have a bigger air conditioner. One way or another, my relative's gonna have to get me one, or they're gonna get me one. But this air conditioner here is it's like a little baby air conditioning unit that you see in like a shack or something. You saw the picture yesterday. But anyway, 82 degrees in Farmingdale, so it's a very warm evening. That's part of the reason why it's staying so warm in here. The dew point is 74. And let's see what it hit at Farmingdale today. It hit 92 degrees at Farmingdale. And look at the dew point. It got all the way up to 76 degrees, which is pretty crazy. Let me see if I can make this larger. There. Just so you can see. So, again, dew point got up to 76 at... 77 degree dew point at Farmingdale. Wow. That's insane. Alright, so let's go to Islip. So 79 at Islip, dew point 75. So a very high humidity today. And you can see, look at these dew points. Again, well into the 70s, 76, 77. This is not normal. This is not normal dew points. So it's very oppressive conditions out there. Very humid. We'll look at West Hampton. 78 degrees, dew point 72. And you hit 87 there. It looks like the dew points are a little lower there, but still high. Still high. So 78, but if we go into the city in Central Park, it's probably still in the 80s there. Yeah, 88 degrees. This is after 10 o'clock at night. It's 88 degrees, dew point 71, heat index 94. It hit 94 in the city today, 94 actual degrees in the city. But of course, the spot that we really have to talk about, of course, is Toms River, because Toms River was very hot today. It's still 80 degrees there. The dew point is up to 76. And look at the high at Toms River, 98 degrees. All right, maybe it didn't hit 100, but it was in the upper 90s for a good part of the day. That's why I wanted to show you this. It didn't really start dropping until well after the sun went down. It's still 80 degrees, and again, these dew points 76. So that dew point is 76 means that the heat index, that's in this column right here. Let me move this over again so you can see the times. The heat index at Toms River got up to 109 degrees. 109 degrees, so it felt like 110 this afternoon in Toms River, which is pretty bad, which is absolutely horrific. Horrific. Monmouth, let's see, Monmouth County Airport here. Let's see what they hit. So they're still 83. Not as high at Monmouth, 96, but still very high dew points. And heat indexes into the 100s. I think everybody pretty much experienced heat indexes today into the 100s. I think even Farmingdale did. Let's see if Farmingdale got those heat indexes up to 100. I'll just go back to that. Yep, some 100-degree heat indexes in the afternoon. So everybody really got to experience the very uncomfortable conditions going on across the area today, and it's really been quite unbearable, to say the least. I want to go to Wonderground. Alright, so we are here at the Wonderground site. We're going to look at some conditions. You can see at Garden City, it's 84 degrees right now. 84 degrees. I'm just going to change this back to, or it already is changed back. So 84 degrees and very warm out tonight. See, it hit 94 according to that observation there. So we are going to once again try the Wonder Map. I doubt it'll work, but we're going to try it anyway and see. Maybe it'll load this time. Maybe it'll load. Well, part of it loaded. Alright. I guess it's not going to work. All right, well, we'll have to do it this way, just to show you some of the temperatures across the area today. So right now, 84, 83, 84, mid central Nassau. It's staying warm right through the night because there's barely a sea breeze. You got to be right on the South Shore, 79 again. Got to be on the South Shore, but I can tell you, I was on the South Shore, and after the sun went down, it got kind of muggy there too. The sea breeze has died off completely, so we're pretty much all baking along and got this urban heat island thing going here in the city where it's even hotter. But it's not going to go below 80 tonight, probably for most areas, unless you're away from the city and out east, perhaps. Let's take a look at the Pine Barrens. Yeah, it's dropped into the 70s out in the Pine Barrens. So it probably will drop to the 70s out east, further out in Suffolk County. But for the rest of us, we are going to be baking. We are going to be baking. And some interesting facts here I want to point to you out here that happened today. The high in Boston, I think Boston was actually hotter than Miami, if not mistaken. So we're going to look at that. So right now, 87. Look at that, 87 degrees in Boston. So what did Boston hit today? 97 degrees. Wow, 97 degrees. That's crazy. That is crazy. So 97 degrees in Boston today. And Portland, Maine. Let's see what Portland, Maine hit. Portland, Maine. So like I said, this ridge has pretty much got the whole East Coast baking. So 84 degrees at Maine. Portland, Maine. This is Maine. Look at the dew point, 73. All right. Let's see what it hit in Maine today. 93. 93 it hit in Maine. Meanwhile, let's go and let's put Miami Beach, because somebody told me that it was actually hotter in Miami. It was actually hotter. Let's see. Miami. Loading my... It's hotter in Miami. It's hotter in Portland, Maine than it is in Miami, Florida. And the high was 87 in Miami. No, 89. 89. It was more comfortable in Miami than it was here. You see what this ridge does? You see what this ridge does? So I'm going to wrap it up at Ventusky. All right, we'll wrap it up at Ventusky here. Show you again the really ridiculous conditions that everybody's dealing with. So I'm actually going to take this out a little bit here. Show you the heat along the whole eastern part of this. Yeah, this is good. That's good. No, that's too far. Yeah, that's good. To show you the heat along the whole eastern seaboard, and you can see, look, the heat goes. This is all because of that ridge. You can see the ridge clearly here. The ridge is literally taking up the whole eastern part of this. Is not normal. But this is what happens due to climate change. So you see what's going on here. The heat literally goes... You have the same weather from Florida all the way up to Maine, even into parts of Canada like Montreal. And they've been dealing with the heat too. And then we can go and look at the dew points. I'm going to put the dew points on here. And look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Humid air going all the way up into the Canadian Maritimes. This is not normal. This is not normal. You're not supposed to have a huge ridge like this. But it's because the jet stream is missing in action. Look at the jet stream. Let's look for that jet stream, shall we? Let's look for that jet stream. There you go. The jet stream's all the way up into Canada, all right? And look at how wide and diffuse it is, and look at how wavy it is. Look at how wavy and kinked up the jet stream is. This is not normal. This is not normal. So think about this as we bake in this heat wave, that we are in a climate emergency. And I'm going to keep saying it on every weather update if I have to. We are in a climate emergency, and I am demanding our government officials take this seriously by taking immediate action to stop this. And we know it needs to be done. We know we need the pickups off the road. We know we need the SUVs off the road. We know we need to be starting to move toward hybrid. Every vehicle should be mandatory hybrid engine. Every personal vehicle out there. All right? We need more people on mass transit. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but this buffoon, and I'm going to call him a buffoon in the White House, wants to actually cut the regulations and make it even more easy for polluters to get away with this stuff. He is a buffoon, but so is Cuomo. Cuomo's a buffoon too. They're both buffoons. All right? So that's all I gotta say. So stay cool the next couple of days. It's gonna be brutal. I'll keep you posted when I can. But again, these weather updates aren't gonna be too long because again, it's hot in this place. It's hot in here. I can't do this right now. You know, I can only do a brief weather update to show you basically what's going on. Because it is too hot in here. I have an air conditioner that is underpowered, that is just a weakling, and you know, I mean, it's horrible. So it's even too hot in here to get frustrated. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Take care.